Hello everybody, welcome to another audio commentary done by SPK, and I know I haven't uploaded any videos for like last what let's see, when the hell did I upload last video? Oh, Friday I think, or Friday I'm pretty sure it was last Friday is the date I last uploaded in videos, or Thursday, I don't remember, but I am without internet until whenever I upload these videos. But I'm thinking about redo my commentary of my Game of the Year commentary. It wasn't a Game of the Year because the game was played on BattleNet, but it's still one of the better games one of the longer games, lasted more than an hour. And I'm not gonna spoil you who played in it. I'm sure most of you know already. I just want to commentate on some strategies that one player used. um, One player used that led his downfall. But I'm not gonna say the rest. It's a really good game. I think an hour and 10 minutes or something on all wood. Another spoiler. But anyway, this is between TeD and Soccer. The reason I'm showing you this replay is because I want to show you guys how TeD deal with the Warden. And I know Undead players are just afraid of Warden, just to harass your goals and the acolytes. And I'll show you guys how to counter that, how to use standard Undead build, just to standard builds from Undead to counter the Warden. Looks like by the way, I don't know if you guys saw that TeD put down a graveyard first and before the altar to start the game. So he was looking to get a lot of freaking lumber to for this game. So he did have a plan going to this game versus Soccer. And should have mentioned TeD is a yellow Undead player for those of you who haven't figured it out. And looks like Soccer is going to be the blue Nano player. He's going to creep up with Overseer, and the Overseer was Shadow Strike for some reason. I think Soccer was trying to go cheap on the resource, trying to repair this tree. So he Shadow Strike the Overseer. First Fiend is gonna be out, and oh, that was his Fiend build. I'm sorry, it was it was a standard Fiend build from Undead. It wasn't a graveyard and then altar build. It was a anyway. Oh man, that was new with me. I'm kind of tired from all the moving. Anyway, here we go, DK, and just to keep in mind that I'm gonna show you how TeD counters the Warden. That in the game you'll know that Soccer never had a chance to go into TeD's base to harass. That Warden never get close to Undead base. I don't think that Warden has got into. Of course, I watched this game advance, but I don't think that Warden has going to Undead's Blight at all. Because TeD is gonna have map control of the whole game with the Fiends. And I'm gonna show you guys how to use it. Of course, you gotta start a Fiend build. Put down a graveyard and a crypt first, then your altar, and then your ziggurat. And that allows you to get 1.5 Fiends out by the time your hero pops out. So very useful. And of course, you gotta get the Moving Tower just to make sure the Warden doesn't get in. If the Warden gets in, you can still slow her down, slow her attack rate down. Of course, that's a big thing. Here we go. TeD is going to. TeD actually suspects something going on at 9 o'clock, so he's going to come over and jack Soccer. This is very important to scout as Undead. I think TeD sent out a skeleton warrior here over here. That's how he knew Soccer's here. Another coil killed 2 archers, so TeD has 2 archer kills right now. DK is gonna run away from them with a Shadow Strike. And it looks like this Ancient Lord is going to be all by himself, and this Ancient Lord is going to go down. Warden is going to try to be a one woman army, but that's not going to work. By the way, for Night Elf to counter the Fiends, you can either get bears or panda. You can get both. Unless you can get both for counter mass Fiends. If you see like 7-8 Fiends for Undead, you gotta get both. You gotta get bears and panda. But there was only 3, so I think Soccer is gonna go for the cheap way, which is getting Panda. Of course, bears cost a lot of money. Bears needs a tier 3 and cost you a lot of money. 255 gold for a bear and 80 lumber. And it looks like TeD is going to get this ground creep, and he's making more goals. Notice he got 3 goals now, and he's making the third one. 2 goals. And normally when you see 3 goals for Undead, that means yeah they're getting some high tech units. Um, of course, I watched this game before, so I'm not gonna be I'm gonna spoil you guys. I just want you to take a guess what kind of high tech units Ted is going to have. Of course, getting Frostworm is kind of suicide versus Night Elf because their Dryads are gonna own the crap out of your Frostworms. Your Frostworm will get out like 3 attacks before it gets killed, gets focused down by the Dryads. So three breath from the Frostworm, and then the breath's gonna run out. Anyway, here's a panda from for soccer. This panda is just mainly to counter the fiends. Looks like he's getting the Drunken Haze first, and now Ted's gonna jack him one more time. And some pros are so good that you wonder if they are playing with map hack, and Ted is one of them. Uh, looks like all the fiends get Drunken Haze. Another Shadow Strike, and it looks like the Ted's gonna lose a fiend here, and the Warden's gonna run away. But that man, I Night Elf lost 2 archers in this camp. One archer corpse here, another old corpse here, and it looks like another. Ted is gonna finish this camp off after the Night Elf get the items and the biggest creep. And notice no lich yet. Oh, there's a lich. After Ted reaches tier tier 2, I think he gotten something first. I think I got burrow first, and then lich. Okay, that works out better. Skeleton Warriors. See how the Skeleton Warriors are everywhere on the map? That's really crucial for Undead player to do that, just to make sure you know where exactly the Warden is, so you're not surprised when the Warden shows up at your base. When your Warden shows up at your base and blinking or something, walks in and with a Shadow Strike and Shadow Strikes all your acolytes, you're like WTF? Where you come from? So if you send out all the Skeleton Warriors, you won't be able to, you won't get surprised. So you know exactly where the Warden is. Of course, Skeleton Warriors only give what, like 25? Not 25. Yeah, 25 if you're a level 1 hero. That one gives out a minimum experience. Of course, they can expire before they get killed. So anyway, back to the game. Lich is out. Lich doesn't have ore because Undead is Ted is the tier 2, and looks like one lore and second lore. So Soccer is gonna get some dryads and maybe some bears later. Um, Ted has now 5 fiends, so that's kind of a fiend-heavy army for Ted. Let's see if Ted did not get that ogre magi kill or the item. I don't think he did. No, he didn't. And Drunken Haze and where's the Breath of Fire is Penna's still level 1, and the Warden cannot harass the Undead because the Warden is needed at every battle. I just wanted you guys to notice. And where's the burrow for? Oh man, I don't think Ted has burrow. So what is Ted doing after getting tier 2? I have no idea. Looks like Penna needs to be careful. Gets Noah, and let's see if he gets surrounded. No, Warden is gonna get purchased out of the tavern. That's a lot of money for a level 3 hero. I think something like 625 gold or something. I need to do the math. There's a formula online. You can do the math for amount of gold and lumber you need for different level heroes. Ted is gonna sell TP and circle in the building. He's gonna grab a Sacral Skull, mana potion, and staff necromancy, rod of necromancy, whatever you call it. And man, that Warden was actually coiled, so Undead can be at ease for from Warden harass. Tier 2 Tower Rush looks like it's gonna be the strategy from Ted. I think that's why he got 3 goals at the beginning to begin the game, so he can pull 2 off and leave 1 goal on the trees while he's getting this. And here we go. You're gonna see a blight and her first ziggurat, and of course the detonate takes out blight, but still ziggurats can once the ziggurat finishes this. The blight's gonna be all over not of base. It looks like first bear is out, and the bear form training is getting researched, and the bear is getting nuked. And man, Soccer stabbed the bear back in a hurry. And where's that bear? The bear gets killed anyway from the fiend fire. And man, now Soccer has no answer against his 5 fiends. This is a very nice timed attack by Ted. Ted knows after killing the Warden, he has complete map control, and after buying the Warden out of the freaking tavern, Soccer is so far behind, and the Panda's still level 1. I don't think Ted is gonna lose a Fiend in this battle. I think when I watched it, I'm watching at 8 times speed, of course. So I was. By the end of the battle, I was like, did Ted lose a Fiend? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. And Warden's getting nukes the second time. Yeah, Soccer GG. So Ted didn't manage to lose a Fiend at all, and during using the tier 2 tower rush, and of course every battle Warden was needed. So that's how Ted keep the Warden from harassing him. So I'm gonna move on to game 2. Stay tuned.